Okay, now that you've identified the beliefs that are bringing you down and you've shifted the way you feel about them by doing the work so they can let go of you, you're ready to plant a new belief. I love this quote. This is a Byron Katie quote. The world is what you believe it to be, and it changes as you change. So really, this is just highlighting our reality is very much made up of how we see the world. So you can see on your worksheets, you're going to create some affirmations. So based on the index card statements that you wrote, and also on your one belief at a time worksheet, or the 5 questions that you went through, you'll have a lot of good information there as to what kinds of new beliefs you want to plant. So we're going to come up with 5 new positive affirmations. And if you've never worked with affirmations before, they're just a simple sentence, a statement of something that you want to have or want to believe, or something that you do believe, but it's just stated in the positive as opposed to these limiting or negative beliefs that we've been working with. So you're going to state it in the positive in terms of what you do want instead of saying what you don't want. So in the positive, in the present tense, so you talk about it as if it were already true. For example, I am worthy. I am enough. Everything I need, I already have. I am playful. I engage in the world with wonder and awe. I mean, you could just get as creative with these as you want, but as you can hear, they're all stated in the positive and in the present tense. And a real common way to start affirmations is I am something. As if it were already true. And you can look at your index card and your worksheet from the 5 questions to get ideas. A great way to work with these affirmations is then to put them on sticky notes and place them wherever you'll see them daily. So I have some next to my bed on my nightstand. I have some at my desk. I have some in my car on my dashboard. Sometimes I have some in the bathroom. So places that you go every day and spend time with and are able to see these statements. And then every time you encounter one, like when I get in my car and I see the one that's on my dashboard, I read it out loud, and you want to try to conjure up as much emotion as you can as you read these, because the emotion, feeling the emotion in your body is really what is shifting your systems internally, your neural pathways, and starting to really let those beliefs take hold. So as much emotion as you can call up as you're reading them will help them to really stick. So every time you come across that sticky note, read it out loud. If you don't feel comfortable reading it out loud, read it in your head for as long as you need to, but still really trying to call up that emotion. That's really important. And after a while, you might notice that you get used to having one sticky note in a certain place, saying a certain, the same thing with the same color sticky note, and it's there for a while. You might start not noticing it anymore. It might not call attention to your brain. So as that happens, or if you're kind of done working with that affirmation,